Okay, with the senior captain, Lauren Oxley, the lone senior on this year's Saint Anselm Volleyball team. Talk about what you've seen in the preseason so far.
I'm pretty excited about the stuff that we've seen so far. We had our first couple of scrimmages yesterday, and it was the first time we got to play with the 7 new freshmen, obviously. And since there are 7 of them, we had a couple questions. You know, it's a lot of new people to jump right in with the rest of us, but they came right in. They contributed really well to the team, and I think we're going to do big things this season.
Yeah, and looking at the roster differences from last year, 6 gone, 6 seniors graduated last year, 7 freshmen in.
Yep.
Some of them are going to have to step in to those roles.
Yeah.
What kind of things have you seen from them specifically?
Well, I know we lost our our setter last year, and we all thought that was going to be tough to replace, but Riley and Jewel stepped right in. They ran the offense really well yesterday, and we're really excited about that. Some of the other positions, we needed a lot of DSs. Our passers are really good. They stepped up to the plate, and for 7 freshmen, they all just jumped on the court and did really well.
And you being the wily veteran on this team, I think Braden is your 3rd coach that you've
I was recruited by a coach, but she never actually coached me, so kind of my 3rd,
coaches.
yeah, 2.5.
Yeah, and kind of talk about maybe the energy that you see in the gym these past few weeks.
It's awesome. A lot of changes, but we really needed it, I think. We needed just a fire under our butts, and we're getting it.
This being your last year, what kind of message do you want to send in your final lap here at St. A's?
I think it would be awesome to go out with a bang. I mean, everybody wants to, but we just need to change the program. We haven't done well. Last year was our first winning season in 15 years, so I think we're on the right track to do some big things, and it would be awesome to go out and set the tone.
Okay, here with junior Brennah Gladwill, 3-year starter for St. A's, or potentially 3-year starter, I should say. Lauren talked a little bit about the preseason here. What things have you seen from this year's crew?
We've had a lot of positive energy, and everyone's just working so well together. And with half the team being freshmen, half being returners, it's a very different vibe than I've ever experienced. But I'm really stoked. I can't wait to have our first home game. Hopefully we have a lot of supporters. And yesterday we had a scrimmage, and all the freshmen really stepped up to the plate, and I was really impressed how well we all worked together, and it was really cool to see.
Yeah. So looking at last year's roster, there were obviously 6 seniors, and this year there's only 3 upperclassmen. I mean, 1 senior and you and Cece as juniors. Talk about what you've kind of had to go through to kind of step into that leadership role, because like you said, there's 7 freshmen on the team. So
yeah, it was like a big difference from last year, growing up and being a leader and being looked up to. It's very different, but it's exciting, and I'm ready to take on the challenge.
Very good. And the last year's record, again, first winning season in 15 years. That's a long time to go without a winning season. The preseason poll, you guys were picked 10th, which is where you finished in the conference standings last year. And really, I think it kind of came down to a few matches that could have gone either way.
Yeah.
Talk about what kind of what your approach is going to be throughout this season to kind of maybe win some of those games and maybe make a playoff berth.
Yeah, we plan to take it one game at a time. Don't look too far ahead, and just go out, play our best. And I really do have high hopes, and we plan to prove a lot of people wrong about our ranking this year.
Okay, here with junior DS, Cece Chrisom.
Hello.
Her 3rd year with the program. We've asked your other 2 upperclassmen teammates what they've seen. What have you seen specifically from this year's squad?
I think the biggest difference about this year is the mindset that we bring to practice. We're kind of basing most of our success off giving 110% at practice and staying optimistic, which is just completely a different culture from what our team was last year.
Specifically, I think back to some pretty, I think, season-making moments, like your big win down in New Haven. I think the first time we'd ever beaten New Haven in anything, especially volleyball. Then coming back and beating Southern Connecticut the next day. What's it going to take from you guys to kind of do that on a consistent basis and try and make a leap up the conference standings?
Like I said, just keep working hard at practice, bringing the right mindset every single day, whether you're feeling down or no matter what, you got to bring it every single day, and staying optimistic. And we have the skill. I just think if we bring the mindset every day, then we're going to have some success this year.
And we also mentioned that we've got basically a whole new team coming back. A couple key returners, but a lot of support from the 7 freshmen that were coming in. What have you seen from them so far this year?
Those 7 freshmen are killing it. We have a few studs that are going to make an impact right away. I'm really excited to see what they're going to do this year.
Anything you want to add?
Go Hawks!